Right now, with the shutdown stuck in a stalemate, the phrase that everyone has been talking about is national emergency.
The president has warned he might declare a national emergency, going around Congress to get his border wall built.
President Trump is prepared to do what's necessary.
We have a national crisis.
We can call a national emergency because of the security of our country. Absolutely. No, we can do it. I haven't done it. I may do it. I may do it.
Isn't it comforting to have a president who always sounds like a guy on a ledge? I'll do it, man. Don't come any closer. I'll do it. I'll do it. All I wanted was a wall, man. Nobody listened, man. I'll do it. But that's right. Trump has claimed that as president, he can declare illegal immigration as a national emergency. And then he wouldn't need congressional approval to build the wall. He could just do it himself, right? Well, not himself. I mean, he's never done manual labor in his life. I mean, like, I bet if he tried to build the wall, that would be a disaster. He'd be like, and what's this again? They'd be like, that's a brick, Mr. President. Be like, do I eat it? Mr. President, didn't you work in construction your whole life? Be like, I only talk to the guys with the weird hats, and they made the buildings go high, high. Like, Trump doesn't do anything for himself. He doesn't, though. He's probably never even jacked himself off. Like, yeah, he just calls in the butler. He's like, shall we begin with the lotion, sir? No, Jeeves, I think we'll go dry today. Very good, sir. Shall I fantasize for you as well, sir? Yes, Jeeves, let's go with two girls kissing. Very hot, sir, very hot. And look, it's not like other presidents haven't declared national emergencies before, all right? They've done it for lots of things. For instance, President Carter declared a national emergency during the Iranian hostage crisis in order to put sanctions on Iran. Right? President Obama declared an emergency during swine flu to help hospitals respond more effectively. And President Bush declared an emergency when Friends went off the air. He was like, America needs to know if Joey finds love. Sir, they're making a Joey spinoff. Oh, thank God, emergency over. So presidents declare national emergencies all the time. What they don't do is declare an emergency just to win a policy fight with Congress. So the question we need to answer is Trump even allowed to do this?
Can President Trump declare a national emergency to build the border wall with Mexico? In a word, yes. What is actually considered a national emergency? That's where the legal language gets stickier. In 1934, the U.S. Supreme Court said basically the situation should be urgent and infrequent, really big, like on the scale of a natural disaster, and not reasonably expected or anticipated.
Yeah, so for something to be considered a national emergency, the Supreme Court ruled a situation must be urgent, infrequent, and unexpected. Basically, America should have a urinary tract infection. And if you think about it, none of these things apply to illegal immigration, which has been more of like a steady, constant drip. Okay? Still needs to be checked out, but it's not an emergency. The problem is the Supreme Court doesn't get to weigh in immediately, right? Trump can declare a national emergency, and then the moment he does, there are all sorts of things that he can do.
Many of these powers are really quite narrow, quite reasonable, but some of them seem like the stuff of authoritarian regimes. So there are powers that would allow the president to shut down communications facilities and to freeze Americans' bank accounts or to deploy the military domestically.
Okay, whoa. It's one thing to freeze our bank accounts or send troops to our houses, but shutting down communications, that means Trump could turn off the internet, like Instagram? How am I supposed to get sponsorships now, huh? You think I'm just gonna walk down the street yelling at people about my juice cleanse, huh? Just gonna be like, hey, you wanna poop like me? Drink this! I'll sound like a crazy person. Come on, Trump. These are serious powers, people.